Have you ever been in an argument where you knew you were right, but somehow the other person walked away feeling like they won? What if I told you that the secret to winning any argument isn't about being louder or more aggressive? It's about understanding the hidden psychology behind persuasion. By the end of this video, you'll learn 3 powerful psychological tactics to outsmart anyone in an argument. And trust me, once you master these, you'll never feel powerless in a debate again. Let's dive in. Here's the problem. When emotions run high, logic often takes a back seat. You might have the facts on your side, but if the other person feels attacked, they'll shut down, or worse, double down on their position. So, how do you break this cycle? The solution is simple. Use the power of empathy. Start by acknowledging their perspective. Say something like, "I understand why you feel that way," or "That's a valid point." This disarms their defensiveness and makes them more open to your argument. Why? Because people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. But here's the kicker. Empathy isn't just about being nice, it's a strategic move. When they feel heard, they're more likely to listen to you, and that's when you strike with your logic. But what if they're completely unreasonable? Don't worry, we'll get to that. First, let's talk about another game-changing tactic. Here's the next problem. Even if you're calm and empathetic, some people will try to derail the conversation with irrelevant points or personal attacks. This is where framing comes in. Framing is the art of controlling how the argument is perceived. For example, instead of saying, "You're wrong," reframe it as, "Let's look at this from a different angle." This shifts the focus from attacking their ego to exploring a solution together. Another powerful framing technique is to use "we" language. Instead of saying, "You need to fix this," say, "How can we solve this together?" This creates a sense of collaboration, not confrontation. Now, you might be thinking, what if they're still not budging? That's where our final tactic comes into play, and it's a game changer. The final problem. Sometimes people are so entrenched in their beliefs that no amount of logic or empathy will sway them. So, what do? You use the power of silence. When you've made your point, stop talking. Silence is uncomfortable, and most people will rush to fill it. Often they'll end up revealing their weaknesses or even agreeing with you just to break the tension. But here's the secret. Silence isn't just a tactic. It's a statement. It shows confidence and control. When you stay silent, you force the other person to reflect on what you've said, and that's when real change happens. Let's recap. First, use empathy to disarm and connect. Second, frame the argument to control the narrative. And third, harness the power of silence to let your points sink in. But here's the thing. These tactics aren't just for winning arguments, they're for building respect and understanding. When you approach debates with psychology in mind, you don't just win, you elevate the conversation. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more psychology-based strategies to level up your life.